Okay, I believe I have this set up. Legion is first. Love to see it. Welcome in, Legion. Welcome in, Gengar X Girl. Let me properly set this up. That's actually perfect. Yeah, okay. Integrate that into the title. So, for those who are unaware, I have done a little partnered thing with Stream Avatars and Arknights Endfield. And the partnered thing is that you can be one of, how long does it take for gifts to be shipped? It depends on where you got it from, and since I don't know what you got, I could look at it, but I don't want to because that's kind of the point. And because I can't do that, I have no idea because I don't know where it's coming from. All I know is UPS is shipping it. That's all they've told me. Literally, they're like, "Hey, eventually UPS is gonna show up, and that's what that is." So I'll let you know when I get it. Basically. In fact, even Throne is like, "Hey, tell us when you get it," because they have no idea. I would have to contact the like whatever company is doing the shipping, which I can't do unless I figure out what the item is. So it also depends on what type of item it is and whether it needs to be made before it's sent out. But I'm pretty sure it does need to be made because I think it started shipping the day after you purchased it. So yes, but I will let you know when I receive it, and I'll keep you all updated. Let me pull us over into. Let me pause this real quick. Nope, that's not how that works. Pause this real quick. And then welcome in Tektura as well. Listen to gaming. Nope, that ooh, I'm in a void. I'm in a void. Huh. You see. Oh, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Hello. Apparently I can up my exploration level. Cool. Nice. Alright. And there's an ad. Okay. Well, while that's happening, while that is adding, I'm going to make sure I have everything set up properly right here. Oh, one moment. Okay. Should be good. Should be fine. Should not be problematic in any way, shape, or form. But I'm unsure how factory pilled you guys are. I don't know who is playing Enfield at the moment, and I don't know who's doing factory stuff. But I have unlocked the Chapter 2 area, which means that I've unlocked more places to put factories, as well as new things to put the factories in and like all that good stuff, right? To be specific, I've got this little plot of land here, which I'm using exclusively to create dense iridium ore. I saw some screenshots and a guy who's doing like a YouTube video, and I basically just co-opted what he did, but I changed what I wanted because I wanted different stuff from him, if that makes sense. I believe this is like almost exactly the same, if not exactly the same. Because I mean, dense originium, whatever, is just good. Period. Like this is used by pretty much all of the high-end late game machines. So I just wanted a lot of it. Then, if we go to Wuling City, and we go to the PAC, the core AIC here, right? You guys can see where the real wild things begin to occur. So as you can see, this is all clogged up. This is by intention. The thing that I'm having it build is here. And the way I have this set up, basically. So I initially was like, oh, I'm just going to make a bunch of batteries, 2 things of batteries, and then I'm going to have 1 thing for gear. I set up the whole thing over here to make more, what is this called? Zeronite, to make more Zeronite. And then my very intelligent, very smart, very pays attention and totally reads everything put in front of him, did not realize that you can only put 3 items down, or sorry, 2 items down of this specific type of factory, which, just so you're aware, it extremely hinders the amount of things you're able to do with it. Because you can see the speed that it makes it, and it's not able to really, how do I put it? This can't, like, you can't put this into multiple things. It's a very normal, thing. This is always interesting. But yeah, so, like, I have medicine being made here, which, I don't know why I started making the medicine and then quite literally forgot to even start using it. So I probably should do that. And then I'll sell the rest later. I got mail. Oh, that's for the game experience? Oh, and lost and found items. Cool. But if we are to take a little looksies at all of the, what do you call it? Is my brain not functioning properly? Oh, the operators. I am starting to get that high-end gear. Now, this syringe restores a lot of HP per second. So that's very good. It also is made fairly quickly. Like, it's made significantly faster than I can possibly use it. It's also, what would you call it? Relatively expensive to sell, too. So, like, it's worth it to just make a ton of that. Oh, yeah, let me cancel. Protocol management, nope. Protocol management, nope. Protocol management, there we go. Regional transfer. This is clogged, okay. Oh, do I have max originium? I do. Huh. Well, fair enough. I was thinking that I was using less than I was making. I guess I should do Farium then, instead. Regional transfer. Edit this to Farium more. There we go. Edit transfer, yep. That should be good. So this is going to transfer about 900 per hour to, I wish I could add more, frankly. Oh. I love that. Yeah, no, this is the most I can do. Just do this. I love when everything disconnects for some unknown reason. I don't actually love it at all. I, in fact, hate it. Welcome back. Watching this makes me wish I had the time to learn cosplay skills. Your main's outfit is so cool. This is Laevatain. She is straight up my favorite character in the entire game. Also, funny lag moment. But, yeah, she's super cool. Her story is cool. I have a VOD up that's basically a cut up version of me playing through her entire story on my, funny Red app. If you are interested in looking at that, it is there. It is, like, in my opinion, the story was relatively entertaining, and I read out anything that I find in text. So if that's something you find helpful or interesting, there it is for you. If you're more curious about her as an individual. As a character, she's also very potent, very powerful. Speaking of which, I'm going to make her more so right now. The way I will be doing this is by crafting her some solid gear. So right now, is there any difference between this? Which of these did I craft initially? I'll have to check. One of you? I don't know why I did that. I need 2 of those. I do. Wasted a gear craft, but it is what it is. So I grabbed the one that's will and intellect. Cool, that's good. This one's intellect. This one's also intellect. So I can do that, and then I can continue assembling some gear. This game works very interesting compared to a lot of other gacha games. Just by virtue of it. I don't know, like, it's super good at what it does, in the sense of, like, it integrates the factory so seamlessly into everything. It's wild. But yeah, I don't really know. One thing I will say, if you are someone who's, like, into this game or going to get into it, where is it? There is, if I remember correctly, a preview. Perhaps I am a fool. Somewhere there's a character preview you can access, and it should tell you literally what her best stuff is. And it should tell you that for most characters. Like, it's not something where it's like, oh, the preview is okay, but it's, it's not like the best thing. There's still something better. No, like, in most cases, the preview for whatever armor is actually, like, the best in slot for everything. So, there's that for those who are unaware. I guess since I accidentally made too much there, I'll probably just chuck it on you, right? Yeah, cool. Let me just chuck you on that. I'm gonna keep stockpiling because I want to make more. Okay, assemble gear one time is very lucrative. There you go. All right. Both of those are handled for now. The depot node also handled for now, right? Or is it? No, it's ready. Okay, next. Though I will say, this one's a little wild. Not wild. It's just like you have to go so far. Okay. So for example, here it is. Here's where you have to go, right? But let me show you where you have to take it usually. First of all, it's a little bit dangerous. By a little bit, I mean if you run past everything, you'll be fine. But like, there's enemies on the way, which if you get accidentally hit while you're carrying this thing, I think it damages it, and you get less for it. And the thing to actually, like, get your stuff is so far. Oh, whoops, I forgot. You should climb up here. You can fall though. I've learned. You can fall and you'll be fine. Okay. So the only way I can go is that way, from according to this. Let me try and map this out properly. I actually have my own zipline set up very close to here. It's not intended for this purpose, but it is there. It does exist. Maybe I should set up another one for that purpose, just to take me into the city. Because almost every delivery I've had so far has directly asked for me to go to the city. So, I guess it would be... No, it's legitimately faster to take the long way. The quote-unquote long way. There we go. I'm an idiot. How did I miss this? You know what? Idiot or not, I have an idea. Doesn't matter how long I take, I don't think. As long as I maintain 100% integrity, I get maximum rewards. But, where is the zipline that I'm aiming for? Right there? Is it that one? You guys see it? Yeah, I do. I see the zipline. So I want to go down here to where I can be in clear eye shot of it. Distance is too far. Okay, I have to make sure the distance is close enough and it can be seen. Boom. And then I place you down. You are my only relay. My only pylon, sorry. So I just have to hope that you work. Cool. Alright. So I can get across very easily with that. And then... I believe I have messed up somewhere. Because my other zip line... Okay, I know where I messed up. I blocked the line of sight of my other zip line. So let me move this. Or no, never mind. I think it's just too far. Right, yeah, it's too far. It is definitely too far. And I blocked the line of sight. I did both. I did literally both of the things you're not supposed to do with the zipline. Well, that's fine. We can recover. Well, we don't really need to recover right now, but I'm gonna grab this real quick. There we go. The doggos are going insane. Oh, I'm a fool. I would think this is the wrong one. Yeah, it is. It's this one. You see, I have encountered these before, but I hadn't realized that you had the plunge attack on them. I think it's because I accidentally clicked through whatever tutorial process they had you do. I guess that makes sense, because if it was just jumping on them, then you could accidentally trigger them with your companions. There we go. Nice. Cool. Yeah, you go outside. Oh, I understand what's happening. You see, I was sitting here looking at the lag, and I was like, why is this a thing? And now I realize why it's a thing. It's because I have something open in the background that absolutely should not be opening. I literally have editing software open in the background trying to load a whole fucking thing, because I was making a short. I'm making more guides for Arknights. Of course, more guides come for Destiny and all that good stuff as well. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, I'm not about to get into a fight. I do not care. This is not worth it at the moment. I'm just gonna leave, and then I'll come back later. we go. But yeah, I don't know whether you're a someone who typically enjoys gacha games, Gengar. I know that this game specifically is very much most games reward you for kind of just like pulling all the time. And this game it really wants you to be deliberate. Um most by my understanding the game that the company made before this was similar in that it doesn't expect you to be like super crazy time invested unless of course you're interested. But it also doesn't set you up to like have to constantly pull on stuff. So you can save up for a certain amount of pulls and then deliberately save them for a character and use them on that character. And then you will guaranteed get that character faster than you would guaranteed others. But I think on average it takes longer. No, I guess technically on average, I don't know. It's hard to calculate the chances because in a way, it doesn't technically have any of that. I don't need another money sink game, XDX. Yeah, I play these, so if you ever hear my opinion about a game, and it is a game where you can spend money in it, on if it's cosmetics, there have been times in the past where I've bought cosmetics in like Dead by Daylight or Destiny 2. But when it comes to like, you know, gacha games and stuff, I play free to play. If I am playing a gacha game, it is free to play. I don't find it fun to put money into a gacha game, personally. Because to me, like 80% of the fun of the game is the mind game and the like strategy, quote unquote, of pulling characters. Just getting some collectibles and all that fun stuff. I was missing a thing. Now, realistically, I'm gonna be real. This is like something I have to do every few days. This is not something I can do repeatedly. So I'm not even gonna try to do it repeatedly. I'm just gonna do it when I need to. I grabbed that stuff earlier because it was just on the way while I was already doing stuff. Oh, there's a... I was saying it before, but this game turns me into that guy, that one Family Guy gif of the guy who's like, ooh, a piece of candy. Because if you just put shiny things everywhere, I will just chase them for hours. If you show me something shiny and you tell me that I get something if I pick it up, I'm going to run around picking it up. Even if what I get is 10 XP out of 3,000. There we go. Oh, cool. With a puzzle. Are you available? Or do I need certain components? I don't need certain components. I have you. From what I understand, nope, you gotta go like that. And I think you go like that. Yep, then you go like that. Wonderful. Also, you typing that in made me realize. Oh, is it that way? Skip. And then let me try a thing. No sound. Huh. Oh, Endfield is like playing no sound either. Lamau. One moment. Let me try something real quick. I'm gonna put myself on the starting soon screen. It takes a really long time to do that. I wonder why. Studio mode. Then go back to gaming real quick. I just realized you guys are missing out on some dope music. That is not okay. The music in this game is probably one of my favorite things about it, not gonna lie. There we go. That should be better for everyone. Such a vibe. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me test something again with what I just tested. Nothing. Interesting. More? No. Interesting. So it's just being directly blocked somehow. Well, I'll have to fix that later. For now, it seems like there is no, bunnies. Yeah. Interesting. It's just not opening audio. Well, that's fine. We'll worry about that later. But for now, we go back to video game. Alright. It's supposed to do the mohehes when that happens, by the way. But for some reason it's not working, so. Maybe it needs to update. But yeah. Let me... Oh, this guy has things to sell me. Try Wuling's trendy bamboo milk tea. Oh, this guy. Okay. Yeah. No. Nothing you have is particularly interesting.
Bamboo gummies are back for a limited time. Come give them a try.
All right. Yeah.
Anytime you need help, just come find me. I'll save all the good stuff for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, and he's got all of this. Go. I consider that to be worth it. But yeah, so let me go back to this factory here. So my general idea at the moment is I just want this to be transferred every hour. If it is, it'll likely help with the load because I consume 900 per minute. So that buys me, sorry, 90 per minute. Or wait, do I generate or do I consume? Give me a second. I think I generate 90. Yeah, current yield. And then I consume 120. That's what it is. So right now, I'm consuming, or I'm using 30 more per minute than I want to otherwise, right? However, I'm actually going to be depositing 900 every 60 minutes. So you do a little bit of math. That covers half of my missing amount. So I'll be up to 105 yield per minute, which that will very specifically improve the production of the medicine. It won't do anything else. But it will improve production of the medicine. And because I'm an individual who relies on that medicine for multiple purposes, I think that's very important. The R5 gatherables, that's cool. Outpost management, here we are. Of course, I am generating goods faster than they generate cash. And then I have Wolfguard here because he's the only unit that has 2 effects on this. He has 2 bonuses that apply to it. One of which is 20% more yield. And I believe 20% more prosperity as well. But something else very important that I need to do is I need to upgrade this outpost. Right now, actually. Ooh. But first, I should probably up my exploration level, right? Yeah, I'll do that. upping my exploration level is probably, like, it should be one of my top priorities, just because you get certain materials more. Also, these missions are really cool. Level 70, which is a little high for me right now, but it's fine. On average, I'm lower level than this, but I have one of my characters really well geared out, so it should be fine. If it's not fine, I'll just gear out the rest of my characters really well.
Against oblivion, you've never been alone.
Let that twilight burn!
Wolves, let's feast.
Please help, Mr. Dolly! Victory strategy, engage! Take, yay!
Just trying to catch at the last moment, but didn't quite work out. Nice.
We've done it. No matter how far the journey's end, you'll keep going till paths cross once more.
There's the protocol space. And now I'm exploration level 7, I think. I believe.
Looking for me? You.
Get a new assignment.
I want to cross-reference something real quick. Alright. There is an actual official website to help with understanding what things are. Let me properly take advantage of these things. Probably strength and intellect here. Strength and agility.
Looking for me?
Get a new assignment. On to the teeth. A very wise decision.
High strength, high
Come
intellect.
on, let me do
And
something
then
for
what
Endfield.
about Akakuri? I don't know how her name is pronounced, but just how it's written. So I look at it and I'm like, all right, that makes sense to me. Okay, so she's a type 50 in Frontiers. This.
I hate fools who like to mic. Come on, let me do something for Endfield.
This is gonna be a huge stat
Fits
bump
me
for her.
just right. I'll be sure to send my feedback to the arsenal soon.
Yeah, crazy stat bump. Oh, there she is. She's right up there with Wolfguard now.
Looking for me?
A strong team is one with a...
And now, Ardelia. Which she might be... She's an interesting character because she doesn't, like, visually look like she's that insane. But I do think genuinely that she is probably one of the more potent characters in this team. When looking at things just from, you know, pure whatever. You know, just from looking at it from the standpoint of, like, pure output. I'll say that. She's definitely gonna be intellect and will. There's no way she isn't.
I hate fools.
Yeah, I like making sure she's built appropriately because, in a way, she very much will carry the backbone of a team.
Really dangerous.
Because she applies heavy
Make sure we're
corruption,
properly protected.
and healing, and damage amplification. She has a suspiciously Wooloo-looking sheep. Why does that seem Wooloo? True. This is true. Her sheep. Huh. Is that from a new... one of the new ones? Or am I just that gone already? Perhaps my memory is shattered. Oh, it's from Gen 8. Okay, yeah, I'm chill. I'm chill. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a minute. From Sword and Shield a few years back, yeah. It's been a minute since I've played through a proper Pokemon game. I think the most recent one was Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, if I recall correctly. So, I was into it when I played it a lot. I also played Pixelmon, the Minecraft version. Which that's always funny. Ooh, so if I'm being real here, right? Why were people freaking out about crafting gear so much when there's no substats at all, right? Or no, wait, there is substats, I'm pretty sure. When you open this up, don't you see a thing?
Thank goodness you're not.
Let me see. I feel like, is there not... Am I an idiot? Is there not actually a thing? I thought that there was a thing you did to, like, make your gear stronger. And that was why people are so insistent on farming materials for it. Maybe I was incorrect. In which case, rip. Make sure I'm well informed. No, it's weapon essence. Cool. All right, that's fine. So we be weaponing out here. Make sure I never run out of those materials, though. All right. Index. I need to do an RE crisis. One of these guys. Do you? Did I not already do this? I'm gonna not collect rewards. Wait.
I hate trouble, but
Do I have to,
boredom's
like,
worse.
actually collect it in order to get that? I probably do. That's fine. I'm going to thoroughly crush this, though, I think. Ooh, maybe not this one. I could try. Why not?
This is our chance to learn and grow.
Why not? I've got my characters all covered in super juiced gear. There we go. Lovely. It's just a story cutscene that doesn't. It'll play every time you enter this boss fight.
Make it quick, my captain. On it.
I'm better now.
Make it quick. Not gonna lose it. Step down.
Incinerate! Inferno! Chipping in! Fingers! Kudos to you!
Basic explanation of the combat here, though, if you've never played Withering Waves, it's somewhat like that, except you have limited skill points instead of cooldowns that you share with your whole team. The whole team fights at the same time, and whenever you successfully dodge an attack, especially if it's a perfect dodge, I think, you get extra progress towards your next skill point.
Wolves, let's feast.
Let the hunt arrive! Your end is not!
Yeah, it's not at all. Just because you end up playing it on this split in this business.
Please help, Mr. Dolly!
Those are the no, no, wait, you're staggered.
Not gonna lose it. On it.
Well, as you staggered, I was getting ready for it to retaliate.
shall dream in darkness.
That was both a good decision and a bad decision on my part.
None shall live.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly! Everyone's chipping in!
There you go.
Victory strategy, engage! Okay, yay!
And that's why that healing item is so good.
Tired, Mr. Dolly. Next up is AAR.
Yeah, there we go. I guess the ore barrel is worth it. Unless... Yeah. I see. It doesn't actually say it costs anything. So, very interesting.
Are we setting off now?
I do want... I have a story for Wolfguard to do. One of the character stories, which that's a cool little thing. How am I gonna... I forget how this is increased. We're getting mining spots. I guess I could upgrade recycling station stuff. Depot node environment. There we go. Stairs. Relatively easily. Now we just look for more stairs. There we go. Wait, was there not, there's a thing. I think it's down here. There's something I went to. Yeah, stock redistribution terminal. That's probably the best thing for me to go and do that with. Oh yeah, I don't know, Gengar, I don't know how into Pokemon you are. Have you ever played Pixelmon? Or anyone in chat, really? For those who are unaware of what Pixelmon is, it is essentially a Minecraft mod pack that puts Pokemon in the game. Like, it literally turns foods like mobs and stuff, and like the Pokemon will fight them for you and all that good stuff. Other versions, it just turns into peaceful. I haven't tried that, no. I'm pretty into the franchise, though. Gotcha. Okay. Mission authorization. Yeah, let's authorize that real quick. That's the goods, right? Friends prices. Do we have any of these who are there any of these which friends have more prices? Saw, not played. Fair enough, Tectora. Yeah, I've played a decent amount of Pixelmon, and it is, in my opinion, one of the more fun things you can do. That's like, what'd you call it? One of the more fun things you can do that's Pokemon related. It's really well done most of the time. Now keep in mind there are different mods that do it and different mod packs that do it. But the general like theme of it and everything is always super cool to me. There was a time they were very popular. Yes, I believe so. I know it kind of like, you know, the Pixelmon is much like Minecraft in general in that it ebbs and flows very heavily. 100%. I'm about to make so much money. I'm about to make so much money. It's not even funny. Let me just pocket $1 million real quick. Cool. But yeah, it very much ebbs and flows with interest. Obviously, you have a lot of like kids that are into it because, you know, kids like Pokemon, kids also like Minecraft, right? That doesn't really take a whole lot of theory crafting. But there's also the element of, actually, I should probably go elsewhere first. Make sure I have the right materials. But there's also an element of plenty of adults like Pokemon, and they like Pixelmon. And the current 3D Pokemon games aren't bad, but in my opinion, as someone who played them and then played Pixelmon, in some ways, Pixelmon felt like a more immersive and interesting Pokemon experience. I think it's because you play with players. Almost every Pixelmon mod pack is connected to a public or private server. And when you do that, you're creating this very natural feeling world that isn't just, oh, I need to farm this NPC over and over again. Like, I need to have this NPC farming route, right? To farm money. Because that was the thing I remember in Pokemon, of like, you know, that was literally what you would do. You'd be like, all right, who's the easiest fight at my current point in the game that gives me as much money as possible? As an adult Pokemon fan, I've been hugely enjoying Pokemon Go a lot in the last year. I enjoyed it a lot when I was living at school. Because there was so much, like, you know, what's the right word for it? Oops. because there's so many people there and so many like incenses and everything that you just get crazy stuff all the time. And that's super sick. Sanity usage permits, huh? Wow, that's expensive. I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it? It makes sense though. They don't expect you to purchase that and not have crazy money, right? The one that I want though, I think it's this. But I definitely want you first. Should max you guys out because you're all really cheap in comparison. Alright, cool. So there's that. That's so real. My last apartment was on top of like 5 Pokestops, which is a big appeal location is key. Yeah, where I live normally is out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So like where I am now, I have to go that at least. And even then, it's gonna be like dead. So where you live is gonna affect Pokemon Go so much versus if I just get Pixelmon. I remember when I was like, before I went to live at school and stuff like that, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I'm a younger teenager. I don't even know if I was a teenager, maybe I was in middle school. Either way, I would hook up Pixelmon on a laptop and I'd be able to play with like fucking 200 people, all a bunch of Pokemon nerds running around in game, talking to each other, trading and shit. And it was super fun because it didn't matter where you were or anything like that. You just had that like big like group of people all playing. You could see all of their Pokemon, you could see their teams. Most Pixelmon mods, at least then, had some kind of like tournament system and stuff like that, or like they had like an NPC tower system so you could compete indirectly or directly. And it's so fun when you have those kinds of things in games. There's a reason why Destiny Rising right now, that's another game I play, but there's a reason why that game like can still consistently hold players. It's not holding a ton, but it also has no content coming out, like at all. So the amount of people that it is holding is because it has the competitive system. You compete with other groups of players. You compete with other players as individuals. There's a ton of ways to interact with people, which that's what you really seek, right? When you're trying to compete, when you are like being competitive, it's a form of seeking interaction. You want like feedback for the things that you're doing. You can't really compete against NPCs that are designed to be beaten by children. Frankly. There are a few hard fights, of course, in like OG Pokemon games, and I do enjoy OG Pokemon games. I will say that. I still go back and play them. It's just that I feel I get a more fulfilling experience playing something like Pixelmon. I truly see your point. The community aspect is one of the mainline weaknesses of things like Pixelmon, that things like Pixelmon have a great opportunity to capitalize on. 100%. And it's simply because the mainline games are not made for older children or adults at all. They are made exclusively for younger children. So they have to, one, be beatable by younger children. There's no point, like, they probably see no marketing in actually designing a thing. And then two, they have to, like, look appealing, of course. But I think the aesthetic is not something people have a problem with. I think the aesthetic of Pokemon is good, regardless of how we'll do it. Personally. But feel free to disagree, I suppose. So, you are actually... Let me really put sell first. I am going to currently be collecting a bunch of materials in order to make my Dijon as powerful as possible. Dijon is a big floating spaceship in the sky, so I collect a bunch of like aerospace materials from all these recycling stations that then I can use to upgrade buildings. I can use them to create new buildings, like create new wings, furnish them out, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Speaking of aesthetics, Arknights does a clean job with their visuals. They hit such a good balance of complex and clean design. I agree. Yes, it's very easy to look at, but also is complicated enough that my eyes are fulfilled. Like, I don't feel like I'm looking at empty space, but I also don't feel like I can't understand what I'm looking at, which is very well done. I also like the way they blend different designs by, you know, blending the aesthetics of the, like, kind of, like, medieval, like, post-apocalyptic with the futuristic, like, sci-fi technology and stuff. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna set a tracking point to go there, and then I'm going to follow the curve around the left side of this area in order to grab both recycling stations. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure I have to walk all the way around to get to the other one. I'm pretty sure I do. Am I an idiot? Maybe it's just me, but I thought that I didn't do the thing. I'll just upgrade this, because why not? I highly doubt I'm going to be able to complete this in just one go, right? It just feels like I'm grabbing a ton of materials right now. But who knows? Oh, you are weak sauce, aren't you? Yeah, let me upgrade you all the way. Let's make it so this place is way more worth it to come to. Those 3 materials are not at all worth it. There we go. Get me more space garbage. Then, is there more places where I can find such things? Oh, you are... Oh yeah, wait. No. Yes. I'm pretty sure I can handle this. I'm pretty certain I can handle this. So there's this. But I have a light scan now. Does not work? Nope, it don't work for shit. Alright, cool. Let me go around. Should be able to get up behind this, regardless. I don't think the issue is that I couldn't get to the depot node because... Wait. No, is the issue literally that I didn't walk up to it? The issue is that I didn't walk up to it and I'm an idiot. Alright, well, there it is. Oh no, I was out of materials. Now I remember. Okay. I don't know if it's worth it to spend. There you go. Light handled. I guess I could. Theoretically, right? I should definitely, I mean, I can theoretically get way more, so why not top it up? Taking hits and using teleprotocol reduce integrity. Cool. I mean, that's fine because that's extremely close to me. Like, genuinely, that's super close. It says taking hits, not falling, so... all I have to do is very aggressively avoid fights. Which isn't hard to do. I was kind of worried that I messed myself up. Lurking for a few, going to give my cats their morning treats. Let's go! Hopefully they enjoy. Take your time. Thank you for the lurk. I made a cup of ice earlier to put some gamer juice in it. And I totally forgot to put anything in it. So I just have a cup of ice sitting there. Where's my thing? There it is. It's like, it's I forget what it's called. It's the lemonade one. I'm gonna have to mix it with something, so I don't think I will. You know what? Let me...
Since the tactics
fill it
manual
with something else
doesn't
too.
have any rules against fun,
I'll just mix two flavors
how
together.
about we
Why
play
not?
some icebreaker
Sure.
game?
I'm gonna Frankenstein it. Okay. That was cool. Nice little chunk of cash from that depot. That's from a quest area, I'm pretty sure. Let me make 100% certainty. No, I know it is, because it's got a locked area. At least from what I can tell. But I don't see any more of that stuff, so let me go straight to the power plateau. Nope, never mind, I literally just came from there. Well, I guess I could just do the depot node at the power plateau. Anyway. I should probably be doing the depot node and then doing the recycling stations, because usually a depot node will take you to a recycling station anyway. So that's a way to make that a bit more efficient. Great. How much you cost? I feel like you're worth it. Honestly. Yeah. I feel like that's very worth it. Long run. Especially because I'm quite literally like leveling my stuff up. Okay, fragile. I'll take the fragile raw materials because that's way more simple for me. Like, I don't know. I feel like fragile is the only way you can possibly get something good. In the sense of, the way I'm speaking is horrendous, but what I'm trying to get at is that there's no point in taking the durable because you should always be trying to take 0 damage to your goods regardless. So trying to take the durable, having the expectation to take damage, just seems like a generally bad idea. That is unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. Do I have to walk all the way around this thing? Oh yeah. Well, not really. There's like a little out. Oh. Okay. I have a bomb for this. I made thousands of explosives, by the way. Like thousands of them. I will never run out of explosives again. There will be nothing on this entire planet that can out-explosive me. I've made enough that if this game had them, it would be a war crime. Okay, yeah, I definitely can't go all the way around. I thought that would be a way through. It was not. So instead, I'll be running all the way Any reason to hoard explosives? Yes. There is a technically there's a reason. Which, by the way, I probably need to set it up again. Let me see, how many do I have left? Okay, I only have 2,500 explosives. So the explosives are a tool that you can use to get into certain locations or clear out certain areas. So, as an example, let's say I have an explosive, right? I don't know if I want to necessarily start a fight, but I'm going to do it anyway. I can use it. Yeah, only 2.5k. I think I can hold about 15,000. I can use it to destroy certain objects. Now, some of those objects can be destroyed just by hacking them with a sword, but some things cannot. So, the usage of the bomb is to destroy the things that I cannot with my weapons. And to clear out areas. Also, it's helpful for destroying certain things that are like clogging something up if I can't reach it with my weapons. Okay. Oh, that's very, very rough. Very, very, very rough. Okay, do you have... So there's a zip line in there. I'm able to just walk in. I'm able to just walk in. That's fine. Oh wow, you're a person. That's rare. Memo, an idler. I heard them talk about some sort of energy and tests. Are they running experiments for applied aether energy at the test site? I don't really know the technical feats, but I got plenty of scientific ideas and fantasies. Maybe a day will come when they come up with a new source of power. We can utilize this new energy to fly deep into space and reach faraway worlds. Where should we go? Big gassy Talos is way too close. How about Terra? I want to take a look at where our ancestors came from. For those who played the original Arknights, Terra is the planet that the game takes place on. Goods confirmed. Thanks. Wait, are you the administrator? I've heard your name since I was a kid from the Elders. When I caught wind of your exploits in the Aether test site recently, I wondered if I'd ever get to meet you. And now here you are in the flesh. Well then, thanks for delivering in person, Edmund. See you next time. Cool. Alright, so I've done 2, 3, 4 areas worth-ish. Now the science park, which I'll probably do the depot node. 20k years before Warhammer, indeed. I will note, by the way, I don't know if anyone else picked this up almost immediately after this game started. I 100% fully believe that our character has committed, like, horrific war crimes. Like, the administrator, from the way he is spoken about, the way he is treated, he 100%, well, I guess he or she, depending on, like, what you pick. In my case, it's a he. Where problem? There is no problem. I like them more for that reason. They literally went war crimes, forget about them. And that was their solution. They forgot. They were like, doesn't matter too much. They'll get over it. There are no problems, only solutions. They know of many solutions. Okay, level 3, cool. Leveling these up is going to further, I'm so close, I'm so fucking close. This is so, I'm so close to maxing this, or not maxing out, but hitting level 10, which is like a huge milestone. I don't know if I get a lot for it, but it still is like, oh cool, 10. Pop it up max, okay. Start the library. This one's one of the easier ones. Just have to run straight there. Yes, I like the Endman. Oh, I found a ton of memes, by the way. Just a ton of them. And they're great. I'm gonna just periodically use them in like YouTube posts or something. Let me... There we go. There we go. This works. Can anyone tell me what game this is? This is Arknights Endfield. Christopher, welcome in. And then Ratcat, if you're still here, I can definitely share blueprints. Funnily enough, my funny chat for one of my things was broken, so I have fixed it. I have fixed the problem. Let's go. Delivery job clients reply. Sick. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Upgrade. Let's go. This should be a big milestone. What do I get for it? Let's go. I get a bunch of cool stuff. All right, gamers. Gamers. Of course, this is a gacha game. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some pulls. Keep in mind, I will not be pulling in the limited banner. I already got the character that I wanted from the limited banner. And I also already got her signature weapon. So I have no need to pull more, right? But, well, actually, technically, there is a way for me to pull more. There is. I do have 2 of her single banner pulls that are only for her, so I can't use them on anyone else anyway. Change profile theme. Why not? Let's do that. But let's look at it. Not
Looking
operators,
for
it's
me?
headhunt. I keep forgetting. Okay. So here it is. I have 2 of these. There's 1. I believe that's a 5-star. So not bad. Yep, it's a 5-star. What do I get? I'm hoping Wolfguard. Let's go!
And
Now 1 more. And it's 4-star. Alright. There we go.
catch you.
Animation's super cool. Headhunting dossier acquired. Yep, there we go. Alright. So, I'm good on that. But, I have... Ooh, that's a wild amount. Alright. I'm just thinking about it, like, oof. I might actually, real quick, before I pull in the basic banner, let me try and look at some user development. So I've got just under 200k, right? What if I over to like you? I want to try and find one of these, and I want to get another basic pull real quick. I don't think this one's highly upgraded. Oh, is the upgrade shared across all of them? It is. The upgrade is shared. Okay, that's what's happening. At the very least, though, I can get more elastic goods. In which case, Oh yeah, that's the new one. Okay, it's you, right? You're the one who's got an insane upcharge. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna teleport straight to them and take advantage of what I should. There we go. Nice little 100k. Alright. Then, and visit. I don't think I can get another basic pull that easily, unfortunately, but at the very least, I ended up with good amount of stuff. Now, something interesting to note.
Originium will get in.
I am going to have a very, very, very fun time with the next banner, because I already have 50 pulls worth saved up, essentially. And if I include ore barrel, or sorry, ore geometry, like if I were to use, let's see, if I want 50, if I want 29 left, I would have even more. I'd probably end up with like 60 pulls after that, and then accounting for like the duplicate currency stuff you get. I'd probably end up with like 60 pulls. So I'm saving, and I'll make use of that when the time comes. For now, we've got a basic headhunt. So let's see what we get after a temple. It's a 5-star. That's expected. I don't really need to see that whole thing, do I? Antle, Catcher, Estella, Fluorite. 5-star is Snowshine. All right. More of all these gamers.
Reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices. You may approach me for such tasks. And I have a question for Catcher.
There we go. Another 4-star. All right. Catcher's real popular today. Okay. Nice, Perlica. That's fun. And one more. Alright, it's 4-star. Alrighty. Now the Arsenal exchange is going to be very funny. Because of all that. The AIC quota exchange is interesting to me. I definitely, in this game, by the way, I'm going to tell you this now, so that you guys are aware as well. When you have, if you're headhunting, right, and you want to play this game the way it's developed to be played, when you get this quota exchange material, do not spend it on these materials. Save it, because if you want to, I believe it's 70. So you get 5 of these. It looks like per banner. Yep, it's per banner. So you get 5 of these per banner. That's 350. Let's say I already used a ton of these to buy these, right? But let's say that I want to buy these pulls for the next banner. I bring myself down to 200, right? if I didn't want to pull on that banner, and I also didn't want the character on the next banner, I would run out of the currency to buy this, and I'd be forced to do pulls. I believe, obviously, basic headhunting will partially make up for it, but I don't know if it's enough. So I recommend just holding on to this. Holding on to this currency. Don't spend it on anything other than the pulls. That way, when the time comes, you can actually decide whether you want to use it on, like, you know, you can actually, like, get what you want from it. Now, it is such a tempting thing because I'm 23 pulls away from a 6-star, but at the same time, I'll be able to pull that on the next banner as well. And I want, I believe Yvonne is next. Let me make sure. How do I know who comes after her? I don't know. Well, either way, all this, which is fun. So, weekly routine event is finished.
Originium will come.
Prepped and ready to go.
Let's go. She's almost next. Here we go. Fun. All right. What are we gonna do beyond that? I know I have regional development stuff, but I need to still grab more recycling materials, and then I need to upgrade Dijon. So let me do that real quick. I went to you. You're already handled. Or is there any more here? There's not. Okay, I only have one zone left, I think. And I don't even remember how many there are. There's one here. Is there one in this whole zone? There's one in this whole zone. Perfect. That's honestly good. Too much is not necessarily a thing. I be hydrating. Make sure you guys hydrate as well. I demand it. Drink your water, drink your gamer sups, whatever gamer juice you have. Your gamer drink of choice. As long as it's hydrating. If you drink soda, put a lot of ice in it. That way you make up for the sodium content. Because the sodium content is going to make you thirstier. And then you're going to want to keep drinking it. And it's going to keep dehydrating you while you are actively drinking it to quench your thirst. That's always the funniest thing to me. Some people are like, oh, it's got water in it. It's liquid. How can it dehydrate me? Oh, it can. It can. And there ain't nothing wrong with drinking it. You just gotta, you know, mind how you drink it. That way you actually hydrate yourself while you're drinking it. Holy. I might have gone a little overkill. No, never mind. I didn't go overkill at all. Yeah. I don't even have the materials to go overkill, so that means it's not possible. I don't know where that's coming from, by the way. Oh, cool. Well, I'll quick stash you in here. I don't think it really matters where my, like, aerospace stuff is.
Really sorry. Got time for a nice dinner or something.
Recent equipment faults
Laevatain.
resulted in several cases of
There's Rodelia.
Why are you idling here? Come on.
Yeah, I'm 100% giving this to her.
I don't really like receiving presents because I always
I'm not gonna make her go to work, but like some actual evil shit, by the way. Don't call me. Yeah, there she is. Hi, Dilly.
I can see plenty of sites that I personally prospected from aboard Dijong. wildlands, the prairies, and the north seem so small from this place. The view from orbit easily covers all those lengthy field trips I took. Gotta say, it's kind of exciting being up here.
She's cool.
A gift? For me? Aw, thank you.
Wait.
Be careful when walking around Lijiang, Professor.
Put a break. Yeah. That's not what
Careful
I
when
was
walking
trying
around
to
Lijiang, Professor. They're all...
check her stuff. Yeah. I want to make sure their moods are relatively high. So I do tend to tell them to take breaks probably sooner than they actually need them. I think he's also on a break, right?
Time for
Yeah,
a
he
nice
is.
dinner.
It's not easy working with the other operators. The way of the pack and my solitary nature aren't for everyone.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't really mind that too much though.
For me.
Busy day.
Greetings, Endman.
Oh shit. I hit my mouse button. Alright. This is probably the perfect time to do this. Upgrade the cabin. I need to control Nexus 4 in order to do that. Cool. It's probably side quests, right? Am I coping when I say that? I feel like side quests will get me to where I want to be for the control Nexus. I can do that? Yo! I just want one of each. These, like, rarer ones. I believe you are what's necessary for weapon upgrades, so you're probably just uniquely very useful. Red bullets or bullets. Probably just generally a good idea to do this. And then this is a vacant spot because it's been upgraded.
I'll get the job done right.
No one else is any good at this other than Antle, who I
A new
put
job
elsewhere.
assignment. Affirmative.
I'm gonna do this. And then I'll put someone else with Laevatain. Because I've got a ton of people who are good at manufacturing, interestingly enough. But not a ton of people who are good with plants. And nurturing stuff.
You can count on me. I've done the job before.
Cool. Probably more XP materials, right? Just the plan. Let's do cognitive carrier. Yeah, cool. Those big ones. Alright. Now we've got one more room down here that's going to be used. Is this the reception room? Is that what this is? I don't remember. Oh, is this just another manufacturing area? It is. Cool. Okay. I'll just upgrade it though. Nice, nice. Upgrade again? Nope, just like the other one, alright. So view manufacturing.
An
I
efficient
will
assignment.
put...
I shall do my best.
Oh! Not me forgetting.
Relax. I'll get the job done right.
That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Originally a car.
Who's due for some bad luck this time?
Yeah, she's worth upgrading regardless. Let me autofill you.
So many battle records. Endfield sure lives up to the industry's part. Nobody wants to spar with me? What a shame.
Huh.
So many battle records. Endfield sure lives up to the industry's part. Nobody wants to spar with me? What a shame.
Unfortunately, I can't really get her to that point.
Operator Prolica, standing by. We once fought on and never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return.
Already. No, I want to, I guess, view growth, and then, is that how I change them? Yeah, it is.
Relax. I'll get the job done right.
Ready.
I've never tried this sort of work, but from a strategic perspective, it may be worth a try.
An efficient assignment. I shall do my best. An efficient assignment. I shall do my best.
Yeah, I'll do that just for the sake of all this stuff. I know they'll do weapon materials faster, but what I need right now is more operators to be leveled up, not more weapons to be leveled up.
I am open to questions related to
Yep. Open to all kinds of questions, buddy. Okay.
Got time for a nice dinner or something? Really sorry.
We can go to the credit store. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right. Line up my friends list. I guess I could just add a bunch of random people now. People who seem invested at least. Why not? I'm specifically looking for people who look like they're like into the game. Just because I don't want to have to like remove people later. I know I will most likely eventually, but I assume if they're at like level 70 at this point, they're probably pretty invested. Especially if they're like level 80 or 90. So if any of you want to friend request me, you better be quick. 'Cause otherwise, my friends list is going to be full. I'd probably delete someone random off it of when it did though. If I'm being real. Alright. Still though, just gonna send a ton of stuff. That way. Let me see here. If I want questies, little questises. Oh yeah, no, there's no other main quests. Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna go and do this Lone Wolf quest, because it seems cool, fun, and it has Rossi in it. Which, she might be one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Just, if we're being, like, fully real, she's probably my favorite character. For now, at least. Who knows if that changes later. But at least in this present moment, she's favorite. She's best girl. There you go. Alright, let's see what Rossi wants.
Thank Talos you took out those Angoloi, Rossi. Those rock buggers would have destroyed our machines if you hadn't been round.
Just part of my job, Grandpa Root. Be careful on your way back.
Everyone seems to trust you a lot.
Endmin, you're here! I was thinking that once the mining camp settles down and I've taken care of the problems for the UW crew, I'll go looking for you. I didn't expect that.
You didn't expect that emergency to happen?
Nope. And it's all the fault of my unreliable brother. He started behaving strangely after receiving some package yesterday. I didn't see him the entire morning. He wouldn't even pick up my calls. Catello is a huge bag of problems. Worse, he's always doing things on his own and creating trouble for everyone. But what can I say? Can just ditch him? I can't leave the mining camp. There's still so much to take care of. And you are the most reliable person I can count on, Endmin.
Leave it to me. I'll bring him back.
Grazie, Endmin. Ah, yes! This is for you.
Oh. What's that? Is this a tracker?
Yeah, it's a gadget I made a while back. It can track Catello's bone charm. You know, our family talisman. I've got one myself. Just follow the direction pointed out by the tracker, and you'll find him. Catello doesn't care about much else. The bone charm's the only thing he's always got with him. Ah, almost forgot. Murat of the UW say that he saw someone who looks like Catello at the power plateau. You might want to start the search there. Endmin?
Nice. Well, we're looking for Wolfguard, Wolfguard. I guess I could probably How far is he? Is he all the way to the power plateau? He is. He's real far. Weeple and pink.
High-risk target detected.
Researcher's notes. What about the indigenous life forms? Do we have any ruins, tombs, or fossils? Where are they? When we stepped through that gate, we were hoping to see evidence of life. But we have too little data. I have reasons to suspect that someone is trying to hide something. Interesting.
The tracker's beeping. Is he nearby? Tracker's reacting again. This seems to be the right direction.
Interesting.
Antman, why are you here?
Rossi got me this job to look for you.
Rossi, I knew it. Scusa, Antman. I cannot head back just yet.
This has something to do with the package you received, right?
Since Rossi already told you, there's a list of names, a map, and a note in that package. The names, they are pack members who failed their missions in the past few months. As for the map and the note, you can take a look at it, Antman.
Catello, interesting in knowing how they failed. The answers are here. Looks like a trap.
All the failed missions are partnership contracts between the pack and Endfield. And those who died were some of the best members of the pack. If the Meddlers were other Landbreaker clans, they wouldn't be foiling us every time. A few days back, I got word that a pack member had died. Tommaso. He was one of the very few true friends I had. Just not too long ago, he sent me a message, saying that there are traitors in the pack. They're trying to sabotage our partnership with Endfield.
Is this why you're investigating this on your own?
That's right. I don't care if it's a trap. I had to come here and investigate. I'll hunt the traitors down and make them pay. For Tommaso. As you can see, I ended up being ambushed by a Bone Crusher mob. Good news is, I got fresh leads from them.
Are you going after the trail?
Yes. However, this is housekeeping for the pack. There's no need to get yourself involved or face risks for our sake, Antman.
I promised Rossi to take you back.
Fine. I respect your choice. But this also means you've entrusted your safety to me, Antman. For this joint operation, I might need you to stick to my arrangements if you can. Okay?
We getting bugged. Break him up real good. Break your
Laebreakers?
Make it clear. My turn. On it. Ready to strike. Face your end.
You often act alone, right?
Sometimes. If I can handle it alone, no one else needs to get their hands dirty.
No wonder Rossi's worried.
Out of my way! My turn! On it! Ready to strike! Face your end!
These bone crushers bear marks left by the unique arts of the pack. Maybe the traitor did it. Admin, we can follow these marks. It might help us find new clues.
Admin, we're ambushed. What's this?
There's a raid boss. Let's go. I don't know how any of that's supposed to work.
Make it quick.
I'm just kind of curious.
Out of my way. On it. Ready to strike. Face your end. Have something to hit it. Get crushed.
Careful. Don't let your guard down.
By Talos! What the blight is that? Eat the dirt, brute! No, don't shoot! The twin moons shall be one!
You?
Catello, sono io! Giovanni! Amico mio, did you forget about me? We were tight. Best partners on so many missions.
Your performance was indeed rather unforgettable.
I knew it. Bene, amici. This isn't a safe place. Let's talk somewhere else.
Okay.
Catello, it's been years, huh? You retired those clothes and fangs yet? Settling down nice and easy, huh? Oh yeah, how's baby Rossi doing? She was only this tall when I last saw her.
She's good. And she didn't get any bigger.
Yo, don't let Rossi catch wind of that, or she'll be yanking your ears again for sure.
Very on edge because of this individual.
Whew, okay. This spot looks
I don't know
nice
if he's
and
a spy
private.
for us or a spy
Let's
for
get back to our
them.
little chat.
Giovanni, why are you here?
I knew that would be your first question. But trust me, you won't expect what I've got to say. I'm here for Tommaso. That smart brother of ours who almost got admitted to HAS. Remember him?
I do. What happened to him?
Okay, don't take my word for it. I'm just passing along whispers. Sounds like Tommaso's gotten cozy with the Bone Crushers.
You sure?
Of course I am not sure. That's why I came all the way here. Even got myself an entire set of the Bone Crusher outfit. I'm all decked out for sleeping into their camp. Plan is to find Tommaso. And if I do, he's in for a talk. You know, maybe I'll knock some sense into him. Speaking of which, Catello, mio caro, why are you here?
There are traitors in the pack, and Tommaso is our biggest suspect. I'm also looking for him.
What? You really think so? No way. Tommaso wouldn't. Maybe it's just some mix-up. Yeah, it's gotta be. Got it. You need to wrap up your little investigation before calling it, right? Classic you. Oh, who's this sharp one?
This guy still puts me on
Looks
edge.
like some serious
Giovanni.
brainiac.
Even though he seems
I'm Wolfguard's current partner.
Benevolent.
Indeed. We usually call him the Endmin.
Endmin? That's a catchy name. Hold on, Catello. What's your code name again? Wolfguard. Ah, that's almost cute, like a puppy pretending to be a wolf. Okay. Let's change topic. So, Catello and Endmin, what are your plans? How about you join me on a trip to the Bone Crusher camp? The intel I've gathered tells me that Tommaso might be there.
I also want to see what our trader is doing there.
Jumping straight to trader, huh? Aren't we a bit quick to judge?
Get a problem with that?
Oh! Oh, of course not. By the way, according to my intel, the Bone Crushers hid their camp underground. The entrance is at the Valley Pass. Let's go there to take a peek. What do you say?
Sure. Lead the way.
All right, I'll lead the way. Guess I'll have to put up with this outfit for a little longer.
Apologies, I had to pick something up real quick and stir up this stuff. So I need to talk to Wolfguard. Here, let me read this note. Strange prayer. Do not fear death. Death is temporary and inflicts no pain. The boss has chosen us and lifted our lives up high. Interesting. Very interesting.
That was well played, Endmin. Our teamwork was pretty good.
But it was. You think he's the
Still
traitor?
too soon to tell.
Okay.
Everyone in the pack knows Tommaso's dead, but Giovanni claims to know nothing. He's either pretending, or just hasn't been back for a while. No matter what, his ties to the real traitor should be strong. Talking about traitors, we might have more than one.
We most likely have more than one, yeah. You want to bag them all at
and
once?
Giovanni's our perfect lead into the place. He's not very good at disguising himself. Not even back then. So, Endmin, please help me carry this show to its conclusion. Will you?
Piece of cake?
Grazie.
Can you tell me about Tommaso?
We've known each other for years. When compared to Giovanni and myself, Tommaso was really the odd one in the pack. He was too optimistic and too kind. But things often ended up in ways he didn't like. Giovanni and I did take care of some business for him, but we actually owe him way bigger favors. Hope not.
Did Gino Bounty be the one who
But
killed him?
many years have already passed. Time changes everyone it touches.
When can we get going?
We can go now. Endmin.
Gotta run. Have a good rest of the stream. Stixer, has been fun. Enjoy yourself, Gengar. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed your time. It was fun hanging out with you. Have a good day, gamer. Let's go.
Didn't think the hidden underground camp was here.
You've been here before? So, still need me to guide you around?
We do. This place has changed quite a bit since we last came.
Bone Crushers are rebuilding their turf.
They even reignited the dance tech. I can hardly ignore that biting stench. The The situation might be worse than we think. Anmin, we should hurry up. Anmin, I think I see a few UWST crewmates over there. Should we ask them about the situation?
They might have some clues.
UW? Woosters? I better not let them see me. Look at my stupid outfit. The Woosters will beat me on sight. I should probably check the other side. Maybe I'll corner a Bone Crusher straggler and pry a few secrets loose. Catello, Anmin, I'll see you later.
Let's go, Anmin.
This is definitely planned. They must have a camp nearby.
What's happening here?
That's right. It explains everything. The missing supplies, the sabotaged machines, and that weird tower suddenly belching out foul smoke. I bet the Landbreakers did everything. They're rebuilding their camp.
Apologies. My fellow crewmate can get carried away at times. The UWST post at the Valley Pass has had several disruptions lately. We're trying to find out why.
Are the Landbreakers behind it all?
Of course! I can't see anyone else doing this. These vandals won't stop harassing us. Once I find that camp of theirs, I'll make those pipe faces pay.
Location is key. We still haven't been able to find the exact place of their camp. Perhaps we need another approach.
Nice.
Where did those pipe faces come from? There's no end to them. Do we have to wait for reinforcements again?
We've already called for support. Problem is, another one of ours went missing yesterday. Things can't go on like this.
Need some help?
What's that badge you're wearing? Endfield, you also received our call for support?
No, we were just passing by. I heard you got a missing crewmate?
Oh yeah, it's Yuli, a scientist. He's about as tall as I am and wears glasses. He went missing when we were changing our patrol shifts yesterday.
That makes 3 gone just recently.
And all happened in this very area.
Yeah, right before or after we changed our patrol shifts.
Sounds like Bone Crusher's work. They often attack at times like this. The picture's coming together. The missing UWST crewmates were likely captured by the Bone Crushers. Their motive's a mystery, but if the raiders are really behind this, tracking them down should be easy. Now that we have more clues about their camp's location, I'm guessing it's tied to the rekindled dance stack.
Will Giovanni give us a proper clue?
Traitor or not, the last thing he wants is us wasting time up here. We just need to see through his plans and improvise accordingly. And I
Good at
agree.
that.
You're almost as quick as our sharpest pack members, Anmin. Impeccable. For now.
I'm your
Then
partner after all.
abandon it. Time to go. Let's find our missing UWST scientist first. According to what the crew told us, we should find some clues at the site. Try scanning the place.
Engineer's hat with the UWST logo. The label
This
underneath has a
probably
handwritten
belonged
note.
to that scientist. Hope he can still return to his project.
No legible scribbles. Patrols are boring. I hope I'm back at the research center and get back to my science project. Okay. Is there unfortunate he ends up like dead or something? I mean, it probably is, but from my understanding, they don't take. Oh.
Oh.
Thanks for saving me. I'm Yuli, a UWST scientist. Oh, I ran into a landbreaker during my patrols. He seemed to be trading with someone dressed like a refugee. And then, well, they knocked me out. When I came around, I found myself trapped in this place.
Someone dressed like a refugee?
Yeah. That guy kept fiddling with a dagger. The way it flashed really stuck with me.
Do you remember what they talked about?
I think I heard them mention something about the underground, some camp and an ambush. They also kept saying the pack. I don't really know what that means.
Just as I figured. Endmin, this show of ours might be reaching its finale at the Bone Crusher's underground camp. We have found enough clues. Endmin, the next act's about to start. Let's go find Giovanni.
Let's do this together, man.
Blood of the back, my turn. Now I'm on it.
Your end is not. Inferno of Lake. 2 Cinders.
Knock them loose. Step down.
Melting flame.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So, got any idea on how to get down there? Share him with a brother, man.
None shall live.
Inferno of 2 Cinders.
Out of my way. My turn.
Yes.
Step down.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly!
Be consumed. You shall die.
Hey, perfect timing. I just coaxed the key clue from that screaming whelp. Wasn't easy, you know?
Really? Tell us about it.
The clueless runt spilled the camp's location. It's right behind that wall up ahead. There's a big hole we can slip through.
That location is already surrounded by bone crushers. Getting there might be troublesome.
Okay, hear me out. We charge as one, fast and relentless. No delays, just hit him and push through.
You're talking about team
Yeah,
combat?
that's the plans. Go straight up there, pipe faces, and smash them in. How does that sound?
What do you think,
Sounds
Wilbur?
like a good idea.
Huh? Ma certo, Catello. You've turned into quite a decent team player.
In any case, fighting as a team will solve our current predicament. We might need to act faster than our adversaries.
Act faster. Ah, yes, of course. Speed's our best ally. Okay then, that's our next move. Let's go.
Apologies, I am... That's what they requested of me. Let me... look.
Enemy attack! Get him! Spare no one! Stop them! The fight isn't working out for us! Catello, admin, I'll try my best to shut off the flaming barrier.
We'll cover you.
I got this. Two cinders.
Glad I can fight with my team now. It's very interesting. This story is a bit different. I assume just because as a character, Wolfguard is very different compared to Laevatain. It's also not a featured character, so like you can tell not as many cutscenes and stuff.
It's finally over. Mark my words, this was way more exciting than that fight we had with 30 cartel bodyguards.
The cartel guards wanted to stay alive. The Bone Crushers are different. That dagger you're carrying, is it...
Oh, Catello, sharp and steady as always. I followed the tricks you taught me, and got someone to custom forge this blade. The handling and balance are awesome.
Really? I'm glad you like it.
I feel like that blade is
Looks like a fine
Tomaso's.
piece.
I definitely think
These
that's
Bone
Tomaso's
Crushers
blade,
sure know where to pick
based on
their
the way he's
turn.
acting.
We've had it rougher before.
That's true. I'll never forget, you and me trapped in that sewer for 3 whole days.
This is the entrance to the hidden camp. Shall we, Endmin?
Start this mission. It will take a while to complete. I feel like that's the first time I've had that message. Okay, so I have to use those two. Honestly, with how easy... Wait. Yeah, I'll replace you. I do this. Cool, okay. I don't know if I'll need a proper supporter, probably not.
I'm in position, T-Jung.
So what I'll do is I'll just ignore administrator.
Let's slow down a little, Endmin. This place is perfect for an ambush. The Bone Crushers didn't build this place themselves. This seems like an abandoned underground factory of the UWST.
Typical Bone Crusher behavior. Well, they practically got a camp for free.
The Bone Crushers may have modified the local machines or facilities. Giovanni, lead the way.
Huh? Me again? Okay, sure, I'll lead the way.
Should we keep playing along for the show?
The show has yet to reach the final act.
Okay.
Besides, from what I know about him, he's very close to his breaking point. Signs of patrols. Looks like we're not too far from their main base.
This place is way too big.
A bigger place has its perks. It makes a group like ours less obvious. Careful, Endmin. There may be enemies up ahead.
Melting flame! Yeah!
My turn.
Yeah!
Stand down, ready to strike.
Flash! Melting flame! Yeah! Perish!
There you go.
They call this an ambush? We've been through worse.
They were overconfident. There should be other mechanisms, Admin. Let's press on and look around. Perhaps we'll find a clue.
Nice. All right.
Bone Crusher glyphs. I remember that they like using these glyphs to pass on secret messages.
You can read them?
Most of them, yes.
You actually know this, Catello. I
I'm stretching,
recognize
sorry.
none of this.
But knowing what the glyphs mean won't get this machine to work.
That sounds like a real hassle. I should leave you two to this job.
So I guess there are other tricks
Yes,
involved?
the correct sequence of the glyphs. I believe the clues should be somewhere nearby.
I believe I breathe the... I take a puff of this, and then I can see it somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So face, ball, run, feet. Baseball, run, feet, fire. Baseball, run, feet, fire. Base, ball, run, feet, fire. Base, ball, run, feet, fire. Base, ball, run, feet, fire. There you go. Years of Destiny 2 rating prepared me for that moment.
Seems too easy for someone like you. Very impressive, Administrator. Let's keep moving. There's still quite a way to the deepest part of this camp.
Yeah.
Bone crusher mechanisms. Not for me, you handle it.
Show yourself. Hey, yeah, piercing strike. Melting Inferno.
Giovanni, you blocked that bullet for me back then, right? That weapon dealer didn't even know how to use his guns. His shot found its mark.
That was years ago, Catello. How are you talking about that? I almost forgot about it.
Why? Well, I remember it well. Just like how you couldn't forget about those sewers.
That sound?
We get it.
I'll start him away.
Knock down the roof.
Trusted me. Face your ass.
Flash.
Yeah, it's just so I don't know why I just love this animation so much.
Who's there? Tommaso, is that you?
Giovanni, come back.
Is he going insane? Or is he... Oh, okay, yeah. Just trying to make a run for it, is basically the point. I've taken worse falls.
You are right.
I don't know why it skipped that so quick.
Good.
You hesitate back on.
You saw it.
You never treated him as an actual enemy.
I guess you saw right through me. Just like you said, Anmin, I did hesitate. Back then, I had only 2 friends in the back. Tommaso and Giovanni. The encounters we had on this mission showed me one thing. He might look the same, but the Giovanni I knew is gone.
But you're hoping for something, right?
I should be the one bearing the consequences. But I got too involved. Ant-Man.
Let's go. Stop making Rossi worry about you again.
When it comes to Giovanni, I won't make the same mistakes again. No matter what. Anyway, we should figure out a way to leave this place, partner. These devices should be controlled by a mechanism nearby.
I think I smell fuel.
Let's find a device connected to a fuel pipe, Ant-Man. That should be key.
Have you met Rossi yet? Yes, I have. I am quite, I've literally finished the entire main story. I'm now doing side story stuff. I have to just wait for this for a second and then I can run it and disable it. Pretty sure. Oh. Oh yeah, let's go.
That should do it. You flatter me. Experienced hunters would always select their best hunting tools. Since we're good, let's head for the deepest part of this place.
Yeah, go deeper into the underground camp.
Giovanni himself.
Then he owes me an explanation. And I'll take care of him the back way.
And what if he had no choice?
Every lupo must pay the price of their choice. That's how Rossi, Giovanni, Tommaso and I were taught. In our very first lessons.
I'll finish you.
Yes! Be consumed! John
What's this?
The end is near. If you're ready, Anmin, we can take that elevator over there to head up. Anmin, expect a hard fight. And stay close to me.
Yeah, sorry, this mission is not going to be very difficult combat-wise at all. I don't know why they give it to you so late. Or maybe I wasn't... No, because I had to be, like, close to this level in order to even get to that part of the story. So...
Show yourself. I know you're here. Taking you down one at a time will drag on. Throw it all at me.
Big, strong words from a tiny runt of the pack. The exit's closed, and so is your fate.
My turn. On it. Ready to strike. Face your ass. A Laguna. Shows over.
Let that twilight burn!
Prince, Bone Crusher losing to the pack. Impossible!
Let's continue.
Make it clear. Lock and look. Step down. Crystallize.
Eric! Incinerate! I got this! Turn, shoot,
Where is Giovanni?
Giovanni? What Giovanni? Don't know anybody with that name.
Who put you on guard here?
It's the traitor of that pack of yours. Wouldn't show up himself. So your big wolf sends a little runt.
Useless. It was the perfect ambush, and you still failed.
Keep your guard up, Ant-Man.
Catello, you were giving a pretty good show. What happened? You scared?
The blade that killed Tommaso.
Yeah. E allora? He believed in your idiozie and tried to sell me out. He deserved it.
You're the one who betrayed the clan.
I betrayed the clan? Please. The true pack lives by purpose and honor. We don't sell out our own for some measly creds, trading blood and sweat to those companies. The real traitor here is you.
Some traditions must be set aside if we want more people to lead decent lives. We have to do this for our past, as well as our future.
Future? The path of yours leads to no future. The Alfarian is right. You're hopeless. Only the Alfarian could lead the new pack to the glory we deserve.
The new pack?
That's right. If I'm a traitor in your eyes, then you're gonna find a whole army of traitors out there. Did you really think that the new pack is just a little club that came out of nowhere? Wrong! We are what the pack was supposed to be, and you'll be our very first prey. Have fun with your La La Land fantasies and stupid dreams, Wolf.
Who is your Alfarion?
Catello, do you really think I'll break my omertà? I probably can kill you, but it'd be nice to take someone down with me!
Hold on. Oh, you're an idiot.
Admin!
Who's the Alfarion?
Catello, this Chienza.
Interesting. That's very interesting. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this guy realized it, but Endman was definitely not the person to go for there. Like I get it that Endman isn't very physically capable, but his Originium arts are terrifying. Like, he can literally smother you
and the
in
traitor
rock.
got what he deserved. We should
In
celebrate.
Super Rock.
No.
There's no need to hide
I'm
the truth.
alright,
This isn't you.
No need to worry about me. It was my choice, and I'm prepared for the consequences. The same rule applies to Giovanni. The incident is now over, and the traitor got what he deserved. We should celebrate, no? Sure.
Let's out first.
I'll be right with you in a moment. Endman, I may need to excuse myself for now.
You're laying
Yes.
Giovanni to rest?
He remains a pack member. His final rites should follow the code of the pack.
How should I find you?
I thought you knew already, Endman.
Well, I could just track him, but yeah. Oh, you just burn it all? Okay, gotcha. Well, I shouldn't say burn it all. He burned the guy. Yeah. That's rough.
That was the first time we botched our job. We had to pay the fine. Tommaso sold the silver brooch his mother left him, without a word. Giovanni then spent 3 months looking for it. He paid double the price to buy it back from the underground marketed asphalt roundabout. That was all his commission for the entire year. He told me not to tell Tommaso about it.
How about this pocket watch? Is that from Tommaso as well?
No. It was from me. It was a gift. For his 20th birthday. Rossi picked it. I was in charge of payment and delivery. As for this one... we should leave it here. And now, it's really over.
But something else has just begun.
I did not expect to hear about this new pack from Giovanni. I know nothing about the size of this operation, their goals, and most importantly, their Alfarion. Rossi often mentions it, and maybe she's right. The pack of today is different from every pack of the past. She, I, anyone really, would all bear heavier prices to make changes. But before that happens, I must verify something and make a few preparations with Rossi. If possible, I hope you treat everything that happened here as a secret between us and Min.
You don't want Rossi to know.
I'll tell her myself. Now's definitely not the time, as it shouldn't be.
Oh, it's already done. Yeah, I guess that one was much quicker. I will say though, getting a lot of up close looking at Wolfguard, I really like how his character is visually designed. Like I didn't notice it as much beforehand, but he looks so good. I think Umbral Torch is probably my... Yeah, that's fine. That can go in my... Alright, are we like 20 more levels of this? A lot of materials though in those 20 levels. Holy. A lot of good stuff. Okay. Now I need to make sure I'm properly handling my outpost management. I should make sure I get this outpost mission. Let's see. Okay, from Japan. Master Japan, do you know where Nothman is? The new batch of supplies just arrived and I'm holding for a sign-off. I'll sign it, give me a sec, I'll be right there. The refuge point just got attacked by landbreakers. Why isn't he at his post? I'm looking for him too. The refugee point. Sorry, refugee. The refugee point's still a mess after the battle. He's probably tied up with something urgent. Is anyone hurt? Don't worry, Edmund, just a bunch of blight suckers. It was sudden, but we reacted fast, so nothing got out of hand. That said, they were probably just scouts. Bet there's more to come. These landbreakers are such a pain. I'll teach them real good if they ever run into me. I'm a little concerned about the current state of the refugee point. Let's take a look first. Honestly, I don't want to keep bothering you guys, but I gotta say, morale always jumps a notch when you're around. Let's go. Alright.
Such a big mess. I thought they said they were doing well.
Let's find out what's happening in the infrastation.
You boy just got something. Let me... Oh, is that... That's for something else, isn't it? It is. This whole orbs thing is interesting. Okay. Well... Let's look at all this real quick. So the only situation in which my usage is potentially higher than my yield is Originium and theoretical sandleaf usage, which I think the theoretical sandleaf usage is because of the stuff that I do, rather than anything else. Either way, let's not worry too much about Factorio gameplay at the moment. Let's look for this stuff. From the new leads provided by the administrator, there's a real chance that these 3 missing souls live. No trace of their remains has been found to confirm their end. What's more, the landbreakers that seized their equipment show no signs of having crossed blades with them. I've drilled it into the patrols, scour every corner for even a scrap of a clue about the 3. Once things settle a little, I trek back to where they vanished, combing the area again and again. Nothing, not a single trace. The only spot left unplumbed is the landbreaker hive, where those things swarm thickest, but they couldn't possibly be hiding there, and I certainly can't risk the lives of the patrol teams. As time creeps on, their chances of survival go slimmer than a thread. Perhaps the only hope lies with the watchtower. While maintaining the old device, a decommissioned vintage signal-based station was noticed. Its core module remains fully intact. It houses 3 support units and 1 main arts unit, all in decent condition with no visible signs of blight damage. The device, numbered M026G, matches the factory sequence of the UWST's 2nd generation field operations support equipment, originally designed for communication and liaison during field operations. The main arts unit's theoretical output power checks out. The supporting arts unit boasts stable structures. With module isolation, they could theoretically drive a fixed artifice channel independently, such as pinpoint incineration or barrier impact. The circuit interface follows the early UWST standard format, enabling linkage with the existing watchtower system via a relay line, though a stabilizer must be added. It accommodates an Originium. Let's talk to the helpful crewmate.
Greetings.
Can you share details about the situation? Master Depan's place got wrecked when the breakers attacked us. We're still cleaning up the mess. Has anyone seen Nachman? No, we're also looking for him. I don't know what's going on with him. He said he'd be installing some serious hardware on the tower. When will he get started on that?
Nachman. Why would he go missing at a time like this?
Dr. Depan?
Oh, you're all here.
Uncle Pan? We found out that Nachman is still trying to track down the missing crewmates. Did he just go?
Impossible. That boy still got sense. Given our current situation, it wouldn't be starting another wide chase.
The crewmates say that you're preparing to install some hardware on the watchtower. Is there anything we can help with?
We can definitely help, Uncle Pan. Ask away.
Let me think. Chen, can you help the crew with the muscle work? As for Supervisor Perlica, can you help monitor the AIC factory? The crewmates are used to their UWST machinery and tend to apply excessive force when operating machines.
No problem. Endman, we'll be right back.
The UWST crew is a reliable lot and works extra hard. This major undertaking got off to a fast start, and we've already made a strong progress.
Major undertaking?
Ah, yes. It's what we mentioned last time. We plan to mount a signal receiver on the watchtower. Hey, I know where he went. Northman wants to salvage an arts unit from the old base station and convert it into a signal receiver.
Read his notes. He has a dismantling
That's
plan.
fine. However, the refuge point has no one to spare, and we cannot afford any more delays. Northman probably ran off to the control center on his own. He's got keys to the place. Admin, we better head over and check things out. That thing isn't so easy to dismantle. We gotta give him a hand.
Master of the dismantling mode. Every time I play this game a bit more, by the way, I think of new things that people are not going to understand until you tell it to them. For example, let me try and make an example for you real quick. I need to run to where I know... Oh, shit. I'm gonna need to run real quick to a location that I know has some kind of collectible, right? So, like, let's say... we run over here. There's probably one of those. Yeah, there's like an Arlene, right? Is one of you gonna figure it out? No? Oh, it's because it's moving. I have to wait until I get to something that's not going to move. Oh, well, it worked. Okay. Is there anything else here? No, there's not. Unfortunate. Let me go to here. This quest is going to direct me to where I need to go, which is good. Okay, so let's go to a location where I know there's gonna be some good stuff. So, first of all, bomb. That's what the bombs are for. Boom, get blown up. Now, let me walk around this corner real quick. Okay, so when you see a character have that little symbol above their head, like let's say we're walking past here, right? One of them is going to notice it. Eventually. Is it because we're too close? What happens if I take you a little bit further away? So she's got that. Trying to make sure. Making it trigger accidentally is probably not the play, but or sorry, making it trigger intentionally is probably not the play. I think the main issue is it triggers once, and then once you walk up to the thing that they're triggering it for, they're not going to trigger it again. Which, it makes sense, because if they direct you to something, then you're going to pick it up, and then you're not going to need to know where it is, right? Because you're picking it up. Okay, so let's say I run past this. Let's say I just run past and I miss it. I'm hanging around the area. It's out of my line of sight. Oh, hi. Y'all are just not cooperating, are you? What are you gonna do it if I do this? it's open. It was closed before.
Yeah.
I'll upgrade the crap out of you as well. Wait. It uses the normal one, cool. I'm gonna get this up to level 3. Yeah, because if I can't unlock level 4 of Dishong yet, yeah, you best believe I'm about to, like, have so many materials for it. Okay. Memo, call for evac. Crewmates evac at once. Yeah, cool. Just them asking to evacuate. Or deciding to evacuate, whichever direction it belongs. It's still same thing. I'll have to wait until I'm up, like, by a chest. By something that is, like, unable to be.
This shouldn't be happening. All the parameters are on target. Damn it. How did this happen? How? Why? Blasted blightery. I'm done for.
Well, I can probably fix this.
Damn it. I'm a blasted fool. A blight-brained good for nothing. If I break this, I'll never find them. And those landbreakers are still around. Blightery! Stop the fire! Stop burning already! Vitalos, stop!
Disengage the connector at the bottom.
What?
If I were you, I would start by disengaging the bottom connector.
But these 3 supporting arts units are obviously overheating.
You already have control of the circuit of the main arts unit. The bottommost unit is used to modulate output fluctuations of the other 2.
It's true, but we're out of time. The thing is smoking already. And the heat.
Slowly, steady your hands, and avoid touching the other arts units. You don't want to cause the interference shots between the circuits. That's right. Slowly, no need to panic. Keep the cool.
I really dismantled it! Mr. Japan, look! Only the support unit burned out. The main arts unit is still intact. I can still use this. It's a perfect fit for the blueprints I'm working on!
Don't celebrate just yet. We only dismantled a third of this piece of hardware. The 2 support arts units have become unstable. I will get it fixed. We need someone to keep their eyes on the thermostat. Temperature must be stable during repairs, or this whole thing will burn itself into slag. This will be muscle work. Nuffman won't be able to pull this off on his own.
Alrighty. Leave it to the 2 of us.
Okay. Do anything you can to keep the temperature stable.
There we go.
Damn it! Mr. Japan, are you alright?
Yeah, I got slow and clumsy. Quick! We can't leave this half down!
No! That's too dangerous. We can't risk your life for this. I'll dismantle the last unit. I've studied your moves. I got it all down in my mind.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Blood of the back!
Flash! Incinerate!
like it. Quick!
Impressive. Let me have a look at it. Perfect. Totally usable. Keep it safe. We still have to mount it to the signal tower. Are your injuries looking? Just flesh wounds and scratches. They'll heal with 2 proper meals. Technical work, you know? You get better with practice. By the way, Mr. Japan, how did you with just one glance? I actually wasn't so sure back then. Okay. I haven't handled UWST machines for quite a while, but Originium base stations are rather similar to each other. Experience, boy. It's the experience talking. Also, you already dismantled half of it when we got here. I just took my chances and gave you my best advice. Whatever you say, you made this all happen. I wouldn't have done it alone. Mr. Japan, you're not just an ordinary chef, right? No, he's an engineer. Oh, come on. Of course I'm an ordinary chef. A poor, sad chef stranded in Valley 4. Let's go. Everyone is waiting for you. Alrighty, there's another thing here. Work records with ugly handwriting. The originium of this furnace showed pretty impressive growth over the last 30 days. When I planted the crystal seed, an excited scientist told me that the originium can be harvested every 12 days with this cultivation method. If the test results turn out great, this is just 2 days shorter than the original process. But I call it a good start. Though we're not really low on originium, we need better originium in the long run. The scientist also told me that she's coming up with a highly efficient and automated originium farm. Plant the seeds in the morning and you'll be harvesting the golden crystals by night. Told her that she's dreaming, but then I dreamed of mountain-sized crystal clusters in the following night. Clusters that are even bigger than the great originium oak I saw in the videos. Alright then, I guess I'll work with her and turn this dream into reality. Well, that's cool. I love reading those science notes and research notes and stuff. They're such cool documents. Also, what does the red mean? What's the difference between this and... Is it just difficulty? Oh. Oh. Interesting. So let's say I did this, right? Okay. guess that's like meant to look rate like difficulty, maybe? Not an idea. No. It's done. I have my rewards now. Cool.
Warning. This area.
Nachman, you're back. Everyone's waiting for you to hand out the work orders. Everything is prepped according to your specifications. We reinforced the base and cleared the site. Now it's time for the final step. Master Depan and Administrator, you're here. Where were you? Vitalis, you got injured. We just dismantled a few arts units. Here they are, a full suite. Let's get things rolling, crew. Dismantled a few arts units? You mean the ones at the old base station? That thing has the worst circuitry ever. 4 arts units wound up in an interlocking mess. No mortal can ever hope to untangle that nest of chaos. Hey, take a look at who's leading the team. It's the admin. The legend has seen the most complicated Origium machinery there is. Actually, Noffman and Depan pulled it off. Wellington, you're being too humble. Everyone knows what you did. Actually, young Noffman did most of the heavy lifting. While we were working on the repairs, he was... Don't you worry, Brother Depan. The crew knows how hard-working Noffman is. We United Workers are a fair and reasonable lot. No, I wasn't being humble. Alright, go and take a break, Master Depan. Enfielders have dinner with us. We got some hearty fillets, and no one's leaving till they're stuffed. Okay. Bro, what is your character's level? 78, I think, for Laevatain. She's my highest. She's not at 80 yet, because, what do you call it? I've just been trying to hold on to my, I guess I don't really need to anymore, but I've been using my sanity as little as possible while leveling up. That way I can do higher and higher level stuff. Here. This is what my team looks like right now, Kaz.
Looking for me? You finally
So she's level 78, her weapon's level 80. She doesn't have any other problematic stuff. Her gear looks like this. It's pretty much everything's her best in slot, as far as I'm aware. I've got Wolfguard. He's also pretty kitted out. I don't think his weapon's maxed yet. Yeah, it's not. I could max it, though. Not very difficult to. I want her to. Yeah, I mean, get her. I believe in you. Here. Now he's maxed. Fort Maker. Will not tune that yet. I know one thing that's gonna definitely make my team significantly stronger is whenever I end up with
fools who like to...
What'd you call it? Whenever I upgrade her Ardelia's weapon. Because I get Ardelia's signature soon. I get her signature when this event hits day 10. So in 2 days, I get Ardelia's signature weapon. Once I get that, it's all bets are off. Like, I will be significantly stronger than I am right now. And she's one of the only 3 places where I can continue to get more pulls. Regional development is going to be my main thing. As of right now. I'll do this just in case. It's not really a reason for me not to do it, I guess. I'm gonna do the early warning thing.
Warning.
I'm gonna do the auto. Convention.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
Yeah. It's one of those things where feel like I'm gonna have to probably just handle it, right? Yeah, these are two different things. Okay. So all I can do is hope. Let's say I press enter. I'm like, alright, start the fight. Is there no attack from there? Let me just see how well this handles it at all. Like, are these towers able to stop a full rampage? They're not. Not at all. Some warning, high threat unit detected. That's what's going on.
Out of my way. My turn.
Yeah, okay. So I lose. What exactly is it? Give me a second here. So it wants me. How many of these can I place? How many of these combat-based towers? Yeah, so I have the maximum number of towers I can possibly put here, right? I guess something I could do is just put higher quality gun towers. Because I have the, what's it called? And I guess I could get rid of the medical tower, because there's no point in this without units here. So let me try something. Nope, not backpack. Open my facilities. Oh wait, first. Make sure everything's powered. Nitrogen to slow the movement speed of these enemies. I should probably put this up near the front, right? So let's move you back here. Let's move you. Oh, not you. Not you. The liquid nitrogen tower should be moved up here. That way you can fire upon enemies almost immediately. Then this grenade tower can be put almost directly behind it. Let's try and make sure all of this is as close together as possible. And then an omnidirectional sonic tower seems like this is like a good last line type deal. Where it's like, once they're surrounded by turrets, that is when that kicks in. I have one more. Because my idea here... Yo, how do you get electricity in the other map on the right side to mine that blue rocks? What do you mean? Can you be specific? You said the other map? Are you talking about, like, the origin load spring? Here? If you want, you know what? the one I'm in. Well, the Originum Science Park, you're asking how do I get it over to the blue? To this, right? There's a block here of Blight, and there's a core behind it. Take a bomb and throw it at the Blight core. You might need to craft one. They're industrial bombs. Right here. These industrial explosives, you craft them, and then you can throw them, and it lets you destroy Blight cores from range. So, and if the Blight core isn't visible yet, then you've not progressed enough to destroy it. So let's set up this defense system.
This area is subject to possible attacks. Initiating combat. Warning, hot driver detected.
Getting through is a bit annoying, but it's fine. I just hope it doesn't continue. Might be a situation where I have to spread them apart in order to maximize the range of each one, rather than hoping for it to just hit them all. Direction literally has nothing defending it.
Out of my way, not deluded. On it.
How many 6-star operators do you have? 2. I only have the limited, and I have the guaranteed Ardalia, and then I got a copy of Ardalia from my free banner. From the like standard banner guarantee. This is annoying. Very unfortunate. Hit you.
Subject to possible attacks.
And I can hit you, and then I'm done. I'll at least have more guns for next time, and then I'll space them out more. Yeah, I only have 2 6-star operators, and they're both on my team. Or sorry, nope, I have 3 now. I forgot. I pulled Pog earlier, so I have 3 6-star operators now. Where is he?
I hate fools who like to micromanage.
There he is. I got this guy.
Quite a sleep of mind decides who lives and who dies in battle.
So, I assume when endgame requires multiple teams, if that's a thing that this game does, I'll have more use out of him. Let me spread these out more so that more range is covered. You've got to be kidding me with this. There you go. Okay. That should help more with that. Steel parts. Fine, shred, grind. Fine, shred, grind. Not here though. Fine, shred, grind. Core PAC. Fine, shred, grind. It's basically this. Should I just make this easier on myself? Never mind. How much of that do I have? The dust. Way more than enough forever. Let me just do a couple of these. Let me just copy this. Or, you know what's even better? I'll do this. I'm gonna move it. I'll make it here so that if I do want to eventually move this stuff out, I can do it later. Place a splitter right here. And then a refining and then fitting. Refine, fit. Then protocol stash. I only need one unit of space. Fine, then fit. This, go. That should be very, very, just for space reasons, that should be very optimal. There. Okay, so now I'm constantly generating steel parts for crafting. The same way I constantly generate compost for crafting. And a reacher crust and all that good stuff. Hello, Jay. I wonder what the says hi thing means. Or set higher, you know, how it works. But yes, alright, either way. What was the thing that I was doing? Oh yeah, building weapons. Building lots of weapons, actually. Teleport to this, and then I'm going to make a bunch of the high-end weapons. The weapon towers, rather. Big example. Search tower. Then, sentry tower. How many does it make? Because I think every 8 seconds is when protocol tower, or sorry, the protocol stash, like, resets itself, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's 5 each time, okay. So it's like almost 1 per second, but not quite. Stashing you. Yeah, this thing's going to actually melt things. Stash. It's got power costs, but like realistically, I have 300 powers to spare. It should be good. I can't see it being like that much of a cost. I do need another sentry tower though. More. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this does look a little overkill.
This area is
Does look a little overkill. Well, the recommended combat facilities are literally the ones that I have, so why not? I mean, then again, though, I don't really gain anything from them. I should just wait until I have to do it. Because I'm going to have to do it eventually anyway, and it's not like I'm using these draws right now. Okay. For now, I just leave that be. That's my energy usage. It's good, okay. There you go. Lots of money. mission stuff do we have? Quest stuff. I guess the new features is cool, right? Gear artificing. Yeah, let's try that. I don't know what this does. So let's get some intimate knowledge of what this system called gear artificing is. I assume this is why everyone's so hungry for materials. That's what it seems like to me, because from my understanding, I was sitting here like, oh, I just have to craft a piece of gear for each of my characters. Why is this something people are freaking out so much about? Because a lot of people I saw were like, they were unhappy with how slow it was to craft gear. And frankly, I have enough mats to make like 100 pieces of gear. So at this point, I'm like, okay, well, how many teams do you have? Are you trying to outfit every single character in the game? But probably not if gear artificing is what I think it is. It sounds to me like it's the creative way of putting substats on your armor. That's probably what it is. I'm gonna test this out later, but right now I'll just do it. I want to properly trigger that system so I can. Oh, you're right here. I thought you were like inside or something. Hey, Chen. Joe, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Speaking of which, Chen, I called your name back on the road, and you vanished like smoke. When was that? I didn't even hear a thing. I did hear someone say your name. It was probably because we were in such a hurry to meet Tang Xishuang for official duties. Oops, sorry, Joe. We were in a hurry to find Tang Xishuang. Oh, Bang Yi's trying to steal people from me again. Eh, it's fine anyway. Oh, it's fine. Anyway, you came at the perfect time. I just finished forging a batch. Shen, you want to try that thing? You actually finished that thing? What's that thing? Oh, I like how the response was literally my response as an individual to the question. Haha, my apologies. We're talking about gear artificing. Back when Hongshan Swordmancers and Endfield Industries were working together on weapons research, we did a couple of experiments. Well, I was inspired and came up with my own method for modifying gear. It's still in the testing phase and only works on top quality gear. It's not ready for large-scale use yet, but it works perfectly for personal gear customization. Okay? Oh, I think the Endfield Crisis team would really benefit from this. Alright, go ahead and enlighten us. Aren't you a sneaky one? Just got back and already eyeing my stuff. Luckily for you, I prepared some test samples I'll show you right now. Thank you. So I'll say thank you as well. Anyway, select the gear for Artifice, choose another piece of the same type as material, add Artifice and Catalyst, and just wait. It's actually not that complicated. Give it a shot. Okay, let's try it out now. Yeah, I don't want to do that though. Okay, let me actually redo this. Gear artificing consumes materials to improve the stats of gold quality gear. Various base stats of gold quality gear can be artificed, and every successful artificing provides a fixed increase to stats. Every stat has an artificing limit. Every artificing attempt costs gold quality gear of the same equipping part and artificing catalyst as the same region as the piece of gear to be artificed. Okay. The gear to be spent for artificing must have artificiable stats. The base value of such stats must be at least as high as the base value of matching stats of the gear to be artificed. Okay. Performing a gear artificing of a particular gear stat builds up artificing progress. After reaching max progress, success is guaranteed. Okay, so this is gacha gear edition. Cool. You use the batteries, I assume. I'm not going to focus on her yet.
Wow, you're awesome.
I ain't seen it myself. I wouldn't believe it's your first time artificing gear. Unlike my other students, most of them have to make multiple artificing attempts before they could arrive at anything even mildly satisfactory. What happens when an artificing attempt fails? It's alright if it doesn't work on your first try. Every drop of rain shall merge into a river. Try and try again till completion comes your way. And with artificing gear under our belts, we'll never be short on good gear again. Speaking of gear, Edmund, how's that project going? Huh? Oh, no biggie, it's nothing important. Once the project is done, I'm sure operators at Endfield will report to you. You must still have business to attend to, so I won't keep you. Come find me when you're free. I've got plenty more good stuff here. Okay, cool. You know, Edmund, have you been the Hongshan Swordmasters? Did you learn anything about gear artificing? Do we have another project? Yes, that's actually why I'm contacting you now. For strategic purposes, Endfield has partnered with major organizations to deploy devices containing gear templates across various regions. Once deployed, these devices simulate their surrounding environment and automatically refine the template data. After multiple iterations, they ultimately form what we call a gear template crate. How do I recover them? I've already recovered them all, by the way. The R&D center has... they just look shiny. What? I just grabbed them all. Through image comparison and scan analysis, once scans for other regions are complete, additional crate locations will be updated. If you have time now, you can head to the marked locations and criminal recover them. I already have. I quite literally, I think I have all of them, actually. Like, every single one. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm missing one. Oh, it could be I'm missing one in the fog or something. But, like, I have all of the ones that I can see. So... Oh wait, no. I literally have them all. It says here. Yeah, there's no shot. Thanks for the follow, Side Legion. Were you not followed this whole time? Or did you unfollow, you sneaky thing? Also, why is the Twitch alert so quiet? Is it quiet only for me, or is it quiet for you guys too? What? Yeah, I don't know what. It gave you a follow thing. That was weird. Yeah. Unfortunate, your follow age I guess was reset. Twitch coming for you. Or did you not follow? What happened there? Maybe it's the name change? I have no idea. Okay. How am I not playing Minecraft, but that still fucking, like, got me? Not like got me, but I was like, oh shit. I don't even know how that's a thing. How does one craft gear? Where button? Gear assembly. There we go. Let me try something real quick. 2, 3. I'm gonna try and have this be the gear that I'm artificing real quick. I don't know 100% how this works, is the thing. So artificing, can we try it? Now, do I artifice intellect, strength, or ultimate gain efficiency? That's the question, right? Or can I artifice all at once, is the thing, right? Oop. What? Trying to figure out. I think you just artifice everything, right? I mean, I feel like intellect has to just be like, I don't know. Oh, what's this? What do I do with this? How do I get this? Oh, I have to buy these. Okay. Do I have to buy them directly, or am I buying a, these being 95% off? It's fine. No. What's the issue here? Something's wrong. It's telling me I have to buy something from this. But I see no such thing. So now I'm confused. How would we get cooling, artificing, catalyst? Oh, does it... Is the issue that I don't have my thing leveled up enough? Maybe? Maybe I need to level up my stock thing. In which case, I can just do that. That's fine. Switch goods real quick. Yeah, okay. Let me look for this guy. It should be somewhere in here, or is it elsewhere? Let me check. I know what they look like. I just have to find them. Is there only one in this whole spot? It looks like it. It could be, though, that there's more in the... I should do this quest to unlock more space. To unlock more area. Because for now, I only see one stock redistribution terminal. And there's all that. Yes, thank you for getting the pixie stick, Legion. Love to see it. I also love when all my stuff via the funny purple app resets for whatever reason. Yeah, let me upgrade you. I can't upgrade you. Okay. Yeah, cool. So I did need to hit level 2 of this. That's cool. All right, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. If anything, it's gonna make me have a better potential for earning more anyway, because I need to do more elastic goods trading. So let's take an example here. 171 is such a nice percentage. Cool. What are you? 17. Okay, not bad. It's not as good. Okay. And this one's probably mostly gonna be negative. Yeah, okay. So sell at a friend's price. Sentinel. I'm gonna basically just go back and forth and keep buying and selling. That's the vibe. I might swap to the feminine Endman at some point just for fun, because I don't know, in games like this and like WoWa where you can swap at will, I like to mix it up and change it up. So how are you control Nexus level 5? Because it says I need a main mission material, but there's no main missions left. Unless I'm stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. Really? Is it? And then I'll buy more, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna keep doing that until I have enough to get some artificing stuff. 'Cause I don't know, seems fun. Artificing is fun. Oh, do I have to... What do I do? Do I have to, like, change it here or something? I guess I could just do it remotely, right? Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Holy. Definitely, definitely making use of that. I'm about to get a bunch of nice little materials, aren't I? Yeah, but isn't you? Got stuff to sell. There you go. Got like 100k willing stock bills now. The question is, do I save or do I keep pushing? Because I feel like I keep pushing. Where's Wuling? I feel like my best play here. Where are you at? Where are you at? Here. How much does it cost to push this up another level? Because it was 26,000 or something for the previous level, and I feel like it usually like triples every time. I don't. It's more than double, but I don't think it's quadruple. I don't think it's that much of an increase. Up front, jump, good stuff. Cool. Upgrade? Oh, okay. I can only hit level 2 anyway. Alright. And whatever. That's so expensive. I mean, at least I can get these artificing catalysts for, you know, a fraction of the price. Excuse me. What? Such an odd little thing, isn't it? Well, if these have more of a time restraint, so I'm more tempted to use it on this. Versus this just has a stock of 200, and then has a minus 99% thing. Yeah, okay. Though I do also desperately want this. That's cool. Okay. Trying to think. What other ways do I have to increase my earnings potential? Nothing down here, other than, like, obviously potentials brought by, like, doing the quests, which I'll do those later. But, if I go up, I do have the depot node that I can go to and track. And I can see how much it costs to level it up, what I would get from that. Because, realistically, leveling that up should be pretty worth it.
Is it spinning?
On, like, a basic level, right? There's not really too much reason to not level it up, because it's level 1, right? Okay. It costs money, but it's a quadruple of the output. So I definitely want that. Okay, that's something we'll make a goal for later. I am having a slight problem, and then it is also time to end. So I'm going to end. I'm going to see what I can do for you all quickly. So I must take my leave. Alrighty. It looks like for today, due to certain funnies, I will not be able to do any funny raging. But I thank you all. I hope you all had a grand time. I had a fun time. I like going, you know, full factory no think mode. So thank you all for allowing me to do so and hanging out with me while I do.